everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's Barb with Halfway Sane. Just wanted to let you know that there's some breaking news today concerning actor Matthew Perry and his death, and I'm going to go ahead and get right into that. So, there have been 5 people charged in connection to Friends star Matthew Perry's death from the acute effects of ketamine last October 2023. During a press conference today on August 15th, 2024, Martin Estrada, the U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, announced a shocking number of charges against the 5 defendants, including a doctor, 42-year-old Salvador Plasencia, and Perry's live-in assistant, Kenneth Iawamasa, 59 years old. I don't know how to say the last name, so I am not even going to attempt that again. The defendants in this case knew what they were doing was wrong. It is a drug that must be administered by medical professionals and the patient must be monitored closely. That did not occur here. Estrada added during the conference saying that after Perry's death, these defendants tried to cover up what they did. Estrada issued a warning for those who are engaging with similar actions as the allegations leveled. You are playing roulette with other people's lives, just like these 5 defendants here did to Perry. The lead defendants in the case are Plasencia, the ketamine queen of North Hollywood, Jasveen Sangha, 41 years old, as well as an additional trio of co-conspirators, including the Iawamasa, Erica Fleming, who's 54, and another doctor, Mark Chavez, also 54. According to a Department of Justice press release, in September, Plasencia learned that Perry was interested in getting ketamine. In November of 2022, nearly a year earlier, Perry released his memoir, Friends, Loves, and the Big Terrible Thing, a book that traced his origins with fame and honest account of his highly publicized battle with alcoholism and drug addiction. His struggle with substances spanned decades. Later, Plasencia contacted Chavez, who used to operate a ketamine clinic, to obtain the anesthetic drug with the purpose to sell to Perry. According to investigators, Plasencia sent a text message to Chavez that included, "I wonder how much this moron will pay. Let's find out." Investigators detail the alleged actions that led to Matthew Perry's death. In a press release and a press conference, investigators laid out the moments that led to Perry's October death at his Los Angeles home. They say that on October 28, 2023, the day that Perry died, his live-in assistant, Iawamasa, injected Perry with ketamine as he did several times before, without proper medical licensure to complete the injections. The ketamine used in Perry's death was done with instructions and syringes provided by Plasencia with ketamine sold by Fleming and Sangha, officials allege. Plasencia allegedly sold the drug to Iawamasa, although he was informed at least 1 week prior to Perry's death that his addiction to ketamine was spiraling out of control. Later, Sangha texted Fleming to detail all the messages. Later, the Los Angeles Police Department executed a search warrant at Sangha's Stash's house, saying they found evidence of drug trafficking, including an approximately 79 vials of ketamine, as well as several other drugs. In May, the LAPD confirmed a joint investigation in an emailed statement. Based on the medical examiner's findings, the Los Angeles Police Department, with the assistance of the Drug Enforcement Administration and the United States Postal Inspection Service, has continued its investigation into the circumstances of Mr. Perry's death. In December, more than a month after Perry's autopsy report, which was obtained by USA Today, his death was ruled an accident, with the cause being the acute effects of ketamine. Contributing factors were drowning, coronary artery disease, and the effects of buprenorphine Buprenorphine is an opioid-like drug used in the treatment of opioid addiction as well as acute and chronic pain, according to Perry's 29-page autopsy report. There were no signs of fatal trauma and no foul play suspected. Ketamine levels, as on par with general anesthesia, were in Matthew Perry's system. Ketamine is a dissociative anesthetic that has some hallucinogenic effects and distorts the perception of sight and sound. The medical examiner said that the amount of ketamine found in his system was as high as 3,540 nanograms per milliliter. Levels for general anesthesia are typically in the 1,000 to 6,000 nanogram millimeter ranges. There were no pills, no drugs, or no medications found near the pool, according to the autopsy. Harry, who was reportedly sober for 19 months, did not have alcohol or drugs such as methamphetamine, cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl in his system. Harry was reported to be receiving ketamine infusion therapy for depression and anxiety, and his last session was reportedly 1.5 weeks before his death. But the report notes the ketamine in his system at death could not be from that infusion therapy, since ketamine's half-life is 3 to 4 hours or less. The autopsy also said the method of intake was unclear. At the high levels of ketamine found in his postmortem blood specimens, the main lethal effect would be from both cardiovascular overstimulation and respiratory depression. Drowning contributes due to the likelihood of submersion into the pool as he lapsed into unconsciousness. Coronary artery disease contributes due to the exacerbation of ketamine-induced myocardial effects of the heart. On October 28, 2023, the Los Angeles Fire Department confirmed that firefighters responded to Perry's Pacific Palisades home at 4:07 p.m. that day and found an adult male unconscious in a standalone jacuzzi. Responding officers pronounced him dead at 4:17 p.m. Well, folks, that's all I have for you right now. Keep an eye out for any additional videos that I may post due to this tragic event, and I'll see you next time. Peace.